Hi, I'm Captain Doug Stanford with Texas Fish Tips this week, the fishing report. Okay, we're still catching a lot of nice reds, slots, and bull reds right here at the Fina docks, about 35 foot of water. There's 50, 60 foot of water in here, but they seem to like that 30-foot range. There's some sand trout in here, big croaker. If you catch either one of those, cut them up, use them as bait. Work pretty good. Cut mullet seems to be the best bait that the redfish seem to like. Not only that, they'll eat a shrimp. If you have nothing else but a live shrimp, worm it on that hook and drop him down, and they'll hit that as well. Also, this point right here at Klein's Landing, right here, before you get to the pier, has been holding some redfish the same way when that current is not too strong. About a 3-ounce egg sinker on top of your hook, drop it down on about 30 foot of water, and like I say, there's some slots and some bull reds as well. If you get out here at the end of the jetties, try not to get out here when it gets too windy, but there's still lots of reds in about 30, 35 foot of water. You'll see several boats boat over the rods, or just move around with your depth finder. You'll find them. Sometimes they won't bite, but you'll be right on top of them. You'll see them. Just have to stay persistent, stay on top of them. You'll finally get them to eat. But they seem to like that shrimp, and they like that cut mullet. I have used a live mullet, but I hadn't had as much success. Then, if you're over here, Aransas Shrimp Channel, right down through these rocks, right here, we call it Martin Midstream, this area, we're catching flounder. Incoming tide, outgoing tide, they use that tide to go offshore. Incoming tide is when they're biting. There is some trout, and there's some nice reds mixed in there as well. Right here in the Lydian Channel on this point, there's still some redfish. You just got to be there when they are. They come in, they go out. We've caught bluefish there, but they seem to like the finger mullet there. Shrimp will catch it all. All right down the Aransas Shrimp Channel, right down through these drains right here, like this one, has been holding some fish on an outgoing tide, like this one right here. Any of these channel edges right down through here where that water's feeding out into that channel. Around the edges and the shallower part is usually where the redfish are. The trout will be in the deeper, but there'll be sheep's head, there'll be black drum, and they all like shrimp. Then if you get over in the Aransas Shrimp over at the Sailboat Channel, they're holding some redfish in here and some black drum. Usually some black drum right here. They've been holding in this intersection right here. Anywhere's down through here. Shrimp seems to be everything that works best, but if you use mullet, you'll catch the bigger ones. Use cut pin perch, you catch bigger reds, but you don't get as many black drum. Okay, over here in this intersection right here where the Dagger point is, this little channel right down through here, on the channel edge has been holding some flounder, some black drum, and some reds. Shrimp has been the way to go, especially this little intersection right here, these points, or right on this end right here. It's been holding some nice redfish. You'll catch one or two, move down a little bit, may even come back an hour later, hit it again, there'll be some more fish. And there's black drum mixed in there, there's some sheep's head, and there's been a few trout mixed in. Right over in Oasis Bay, this Rincon Channel, either one of these channels has been holding some fish. It's deeper water. That north wind blows, it's a good place to hide out. Be careful when that wind is blowing, but it is a good place to go. That deeper water, you'll catch a lot of trout, you'll catch some redfish, black drum, just about everything hides in there in that deeper water. Shrimp is the way to go. Now, Indian Point Pier, they still catch some sand trout, and they're catching some big uglies out there. It's really a nice place to go, and it doesn't cost anything. Over here at Ingleside, anywhere's down through these places, right down through the islands through here, it's been holding some redfish. It's a good place. Just fish a little bit, find you a pothole, move down, do it again. Cut mullet is the way to go. Thanks for watching. I'm Captain Doug Stanford.